It's the THEMOSHOW Chicago, and we are back again, this time on another super sad day across America and across the state of Minnesota. And if this is your first time watching the THEMOSHOW Chicago, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And today's conversation, as I stated, it is a very sad one in the state of Minnesota. Why is that, Mo? Because another law enforcement breaker, meaning the police, has shot and killed another black man. This happened Sunday at 2 p.m. Daunte Wright was driving a car, Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. And if you don't know where the Brooklyn Center is, it is 10 miles north of Minneapolis. That's right, 10 miles north of the same city that George Floyd was murdered in by the former police, Derek Chauvin. Now, this story here is another true sad one because the young man was just driving a car. He was just driving a car that his mother gave him. And he had his girlfriend in the car. Mind you, Daunte Wright is 20 years old. Now, according to the police department, they say that Daunte Wright was pulled over on a traffic stop for a warrant, an outstanding warrant. He did not have any weapons on him. According to the report, the police say they tried to get him out of the car, and when they got him out of the car, he tried to get back in the car, and that's when they turned off his TV. He didn't have a weapon. Now, his mother, and you will get to see the video of his mother. His mother says that she just gave him that car. She probably didn't know that he had an outstanding warrant, or he may not have an outstanding warrant. You know how the police lie, like straight up. But even if he did have a warrant, you're going to shoot him and kill him over a warrant, or you're going to shoot him and kill him because he did not have a weapon and he was scared to death and decided to get back in his car. But he didn't get back in his car, according to his mama and his girlfriend. He didn't get back in his car until after they shot him. And then that's when he drove down several blocks and ran into some other cars. Dead. Cut off his TV. Cut off his TV. What is this telling you, black man here in America? What is this telling you, black woman here in America? That they don't care how much money they give your family, they will still cut your TV off for no reason, and don't worry about no criminal charges. Derek Chauvin right now, they're trying to say he's not guilty because George Floyd was on drugs. Well, George Floyd was fine on drugs all the while before Derek Chauvin had his knee on his neck. I'm just saying. What kind of legal system, justice system are we dealing with here in America? If a police officer, if the law enforcement breaker shoots you just because you have an outstanding warrant, how many people would be dead in the U.S.? This is maddening. It is open season on black people. It is open season on black people. And I want to say this here. The state of Minnesota is one of the worst states to live in across America. I'm going to say that again. The state of Minnesota is one of the worst places to stay across America. And it's not because of the black on black violence. It is because of the police killing black people. It's not because black people are killing black people. It's because the police are killing black people. And I know this for a fact because I be in Minnesota all the time. In fact, I just missed this incident by 2 days. I'm just saying. Sad. Sad. They don't care how much money they give your mama. They still letting you know that they will cut your TV off. Do you hear me? Now, they did not want to release his name yesterday, but you had protesters that was clashing with the police and that's friends of family members told ABC in Minnesota who Daunte Wright was. The police didn't want to release the name until the news released the name, you see? Daunte Wright laid on the ground, according to his mother, 8 hours. 8 hours on the ground. Why is he bleeding out? 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 They're making a statement. They are making a statement. His mama said that they pulled him over because he had some air fresheners in the rearview window mirror. He had air fresheners in the rearview mirror. What is it going to take for black people to stop the police from killing them? Here it is, Joe Biden. Here it is, Joe Biden. Can you make an executive order for the law enforcement breakers to stop killing black people, just as you made an executive order to make it a crime for violence to take place against an Asian person? Can you do that, Joe Biden? Where's the Joe Biden team on this? Where's the Joe Biden team on this? Where is the executive order on this? This is the people that you give the power to kill you. It's a damn shame that parents have to worry about if their child is going to make it home or not in the state of Minnesota because they're worried about the police killing them. This is just not in Minnesota. This is nationwide. People are fed up with the disgusting behavior of law enforcement breakers, meaning the police. And I have to call them law enforcement breakers because they're always breaking the law. Most of the police don't even know the law. Most of the police don't even know the law. They just want you to obey them and do what they say do. And if you don't do what they say do, then they kill you. Then they kill you. Like I said, if it was just for an outstanding warrant, how many people would be dead across America? Black, white, Chinese, Poland, Russian, whatever, Japanese, whatever your ethnicity is. If you have a warrant, according to the state of New York, according to the state of Minneapolis, and the actions of the law enforcement breakers, meaning the police, you can get killed just for having an outstanding warrant. Mind you, I'm sure that Daunte Wright was scared as ever. And he got a right to be scared. Because damn near every time the police pulls over a black man, he gets whacked. He gets his TV turned off. So now, a message to all you young black men in North Minneapolis, in the Brooklyn Center. Yeah. You know the hoods? Yeah. What you all need to do, I want to tell you what. Stop the violence among yourself and unify against the law enforcement breakers. This is what is going to have to happen. How is it that one cop can kill a black man and you got 20 people, 30 people around and does nothing, and does nothing, and does nothing? The governor and the mayor of Minnesota, the people don't want to hear nothing with you. They don't want to hear anything you have to say. They don't want to have anything to do with you because you all are full of shit. Straight up. This takes place during the trial of George Floyd. Really? Another black man that was just killed by someone that you employed. Someone that you employed. The state of Minnesota. Someone that you employed. How do you expect black people to react? How do you expect black people to react? Do you want them to be calm? Do you want them to protest calm? How can they protest calm when they're constantly being killed? Then you have the mayor of the Brooklyn Center says that he wants the protesters not to be met with force. He wants the protesters not to be met with force. Well, let me show you what they did. Let me show you how the protesters were met by the police in Minnesota after they just killed Daunte Wright. Let me show you. Now, is that meeting the protesters with no force? When they got to the police station, the captain of the precinct, or whoever that was in charge of the precinct, the captain, said that you all are holding a illegal activity or formation or whatever it is around the precinct. You are gathering illegally around the police station. How can they gather illegal around the police station when the law enforcement breaker, the police, just committed an illegal activity? I'm just saying, does that make any sense to you? And my friends wonder why my family members worry about me when I go to the state of Minnesota. I'm going to tell you something. Going to the state of Minnesota is like going to Lynchburg, South Carolina. And if you've never been to Lynchburg, South Carolina, and you're a black man, just keep on not knowing where it's at. Just keep going. It's right off of I-95, okay? Not too far from south of the border, where you have North Carolina and South Carolina. If you ever go to South Carolina, do not stop in Lynchburg, South Carolina. You may not come home. You may not come home. And if you there, make sure you got a white girl driving, okay? Because other than that, you're going to be like Daunte Wright. You're going to be like Daunte Wright. Ooh, the sun has came out. Ooh, I say the sun has came out because we are bringing you some great news, and the sun is shining on your brother M.O. And the sun is shining on your brother M.O. I'm telling you now, you all, if you're driving in the state of Minnesota, make sure that you have a reliable witness in the car with you. Make sure. Now, I can't say if it's nighttime, drive to a lighted area, because this was broad daylight in the afternoon. Broad daylight in the afternoon. According to his mother, they shot him at 1:47 p.m., 1:48 p.m., and he laid on the ground for 8 hours. They let him bleed out. They didn't even take him to the hospital. Meaning that they wanted him to die. Meaning that they wanted a statement made to you. And you know what that statement was? Just because we just paid George Floyd's family $27 million and this is an ongoing trial case, we don't care. We will still kill you. We will still kill you at will when we want to, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's exactly what they're telling you. That's exactly what they're telling you. I got another story. Another sad story. It's another sad story. What are we going to do with the law enforcement breakers here in America? Meaning the police, politicians, mayors, governors. You all seem to cannot get your people under control. You know what? This here reminds me of how they know what they should do, seeing that the politicians are the bosses of the law enforcement breakers, meaning the police. Seeing that they're the boss, they should take responsibility for their actions as well, just as leaders of gangs take the actions of their little soldiers. I'm just saying, let them start paying for what the police do to civilians, ordinary people in the street, like black people. You know, like Hoover and Jeff Ford and all of them people, right? Right? Rico, Minister Rico, all of these people pay prices, meaning go to jail, meaning are held responsible for the actions of those soldiers that are under them. Let's see if the mayor of the Brooklyn Center, let's see if the mayor of Minneapolis, let's see if the governor of Minneapolis, let's see if they want to take the weight. They will not ever even institute anything what I'm saying of such, because they would have to pay the price. Now, if every man is responsible for their own actions, It's every man is responsible for their own actions, and the world sees that you are wrong. Okay, we understand there have to be a trial. According to your fake constitution, the constitution that was written for white people, not for people of color. Not for people of color. The Constitution was written for white people. When the Constitution was written, they called you 3/5 animals. They called black people 3/5 of an animal when they wrote the Constitution. Then it had to be amended and all of that good stuff. But when they wrote it, they did not have you in mind. And it's obviously that they still don't have you in mind, because I'm sure if Daunte Wright was white, he would not have been shot and killed by the white policeman. I'm just keeping it a buck. If Daunte Wright was white, he would not have got shot and killed by the police for an outstanding warrant or for having air fresheners on his rear view mirror. What if that was you? And then they traumatize the passenger. If you have never seen anybody get that TV turned off, ever, and it's the police who turns off your friend, your boyfriend, your relative, cuts off that TV, that's traumatization. Now, according to the reports, the girlfriend was not hit by the fire of the firearm, but they did take her to the hospital. To do what? To talk her out of what she saw? Now they're collecting information to see if they can, win her over if she got any charges. Can we, can you not say anything? I'm telling you, this is what the police do. For those of you who know me and how I know what the police do, if you know me, you know why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because you know that I know the popo. I'm just saying. So I'm not sitting up here giving you some misleading information. No. This is actual facts. And like I said, if you haven't done so already, press that subscribe button. It is you, it is me, it is we who need to come together to stop the police from killing us and not paying the price. And like I said, this just happens to take place no more than 30 miles, 25 miles from where George Floyd was killed at. And they having this trial. And the police still cutting people TVs off over a traffic stop because he was a black man. But like I said, if Daunte Wright was white, he would have been all right. Think about that. So now you have all of these protesters. Again, Black Lives Matter again. Not only Black Lives Matter, Puerto Rican lives matter. Mexican lives matter. All people of color lives matter, because we are dealing with a systematic system that does not care about you being a black man. Like I said, what if that was your brother? What if that was your cousin? What if that was your nephew, your grandson? What are you going to do when they come for you? What are you going to do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Yeah, because they are bad boys. They are beasts in human form. They are a beast in human form with a uniform. A beast in human form in a uniform. They serve and protect the rules and regulations of Satan. Protecting the rules and the regulations of Satan. Upholding a satanic system that is designed to kill white people. To kill black people. Now, if I'm lying, why is all of these black people being killed by the police? It's called the purge, you all. It's called the purge. Y'all better wake up. You say you drink coffee? Well, wake up. You say you need some caffeine? Wake up. Because I'm giving you, more than that. And if you can't wake up off of this, that means there's no point of return for you. I'm going to say that again. If you cannot hear what I'm saying, if you cannot feel me, you are at the point of no return. What would you do? What should happen to that police officer? What should happen in the state of Minnesota? I was telling a very good friend in the state of Minnesota that city, that state, meaning Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Brooklyn Center now, and other places in the hood is going to go up. It's going to go up. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there when it goes up so I can record it for you. So you can see how nasty, how disturbing, and how disgusting people are fed up with law enforcement breakers, meaning the police. Why shouldn't residents across America be angry with the police? Why shouldn't residents across America be angry with the police? If this doesn't bother you, you're at the point of no return. If you're not talking about it, you're at the point of no return. I'm just saying. Like I said, you got 30 people and maybe 2 cops. But it's always after the fact that the man is dead that don't nobody do nothing. Y'all say y'all got bangers out there? Where you at? Y'all say y'all got bangers out there? Where you at? You say y'all got all these banana clips? Where you at? Where you at? Let me ask you something, and I want you to leave your comments in the comment sections on this one. If black people were to start killing the police, would they be wrong? If black people start killing the police, would they be wrong? Would that be justice or would that be non-justice? I'm just saying. It's another sad day, you all, but it's a sunny day because the sun is shining on your brother. The sun is shining on your brother because he is bringing you the TRUTH. The TRUTH. Put that in your Rolodex and smoke it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Is Minnesota going to go up in smoke? Or is it going to be peaceful again? Or are they going to give Daunte Wright mothers some money? Are they going to give Daunte Wright family some money just like they did George Floyd? And then as this trial goes on, is another black man going to get shot? They're making a statement to you. Shot and killed, that is, by the law enforcement breakers. Shot and killed, that is, by the law enforcement breakers. Leave your comments in the comment section. We got another story coming up for you all. It's your brother, the MOSHOW Chicago, where knowledge is power. And if you haven't done so already, go over and check out my other YouTube channel entitled Mo Powers, MOPOWERZ. Remember, it's your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. Thanks for viewing, you all.